Have you read the letters from a farmer?
Yes, did you know they were written by a lawyer?
Yeah, his name was John Dickinson, right?
Yep, he was really good at connecting with the people. He wrote the letters from the view of any regular old farmer. You know, if I were him, I would have wrote that the British need to be killed, that we need to fight for our freedom.
That's a good thing you weren't him.
Why is that such a good thing? America would have been independent sooner, and maybe more people would have realized what Britain was doing was wrong.
Dickinson did the reasonable thing, though.
What do you mean?
When Dickinson wrote the letters from a farmer, it wasn't even clear that there was going to be a war yet. It seemed like things could still be worked out peacefully with the king.
The only way Americans were going to get their freedom was through war.
It may seem like that now, but peace was always an option until King George III rejected the olive branch tradition, which was also written by John Dickinson, ironically.
I think it was really honorable that Dickinson always strived for peace before resorting to violence. I think he was just too afraid to stand up and fight Britain when we needed to.
You're wrong there, too. He served as a brigadier general in a Pennsylvania militia after the Declaration of Independence was signed. He led 10,000 men in Elizabeth, New Jersey, where he defended the town from a British attack.
So he always strived for peace, but when that failed, he was brave in fighting too.
That sums it up.
I guess that's pretty cool.
This shows how John Dickinson was a reasonable, peaceful, and honorable man.
What is this place?
This house has been converted into a hospital.
It's used to treat wounded soldiers.
There are that many wounded soldiers, so many who had to seize houses to use as hospitals?
Unfortunately, yes.
That is truly depressing news. I had hoped less families would be torn apart by the war. Do either of you know how many other houses have had to be converted into hospitals?
Many.
Too many.
I wish I could do something more for all of my wounded brethren. This used to be my house, but I'd gladly give it up for such a great cause as it is currently boarding.
I couldn't help but overhear your conversation. You are the previous owner of this house?
Indeed I am.
I would just like to thank you. Without the treatment and shelter provided by this place, I would have surely perished.
I accept your thanks, but it is no big deal. I shall find lodging in Poplar Hall.
I wish you well on your journeys, my friend.
I heard the owner of this house wrote some letters and documents that have helped us with Britain.
The one you speak of is me, but I seek no praise for my work. I only did what any man would do. I spoke out when I saw wrongdoings, and I wrote for peace when we were on the brink of war.
You may seek no praise, but I offer it anyways. You're a great man, someone I would want my children to be like.
In conclusion, John Dickinson was a generous and kind man. He's a good role model, especially for people today. If everyone was generous, kind, honorable, reasonable, peaceful, and modest, the world would be a nicer place.